Hey everyone, Odds here. Welcome back to the channel for Meta Monday, your weekly Mechabellum content and rewrap of the past week of Mechabellum. Now, I have been thinking recently, we don't talk meta as much now on Meta Monday anymore, and maybe we should consider renaming it, maybe Mecha Monday. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments if maybe that's more applicable. But I think maybe that's what we'll go for, Mecha Monday, unless someone else has a better idea. But yeah, we're going to talk about, the past week's tournaments and review one of the games. We're going to feature one of the games from these tournaments. That's what we do every week, where we just kind of chit chat about the game. So first of all, week 145 Asian region, we actually have Steelsane taking a win here. Wait a second. Steelsane and Raven, both are 5-0. What? Why did the tournament end? Okay, weird. Well, Steelsane appears to have won, even though they have the same minor points, too. Oh, Raven abandoned. Okay, so Steelsane takes the win there. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations. Europe, we have Zemp taking the win over Raven as well, and Tri-Devil rounding out third place. And then finally in Americas, we have this player coming in first from 201, Ed Bop, and then DT Bizarro. I haven't seen any of these players before. It looks like the North America tournament was kind of, what happened here, Odyssey? Kind of light here. No big heavy hitters there except Odyssey, who somehow actually, who did Odyssey lose to? Where was he? Against the eventual tournament winner here. So that could have been the first place match, but anyways. Cool. So we're gonna jump into, we haven't seen a Steelsane game in a long time. So shout out to Steelsane. Go check out Steelsane's stream. He streams on Twitch. You dropped by with the raid the other day, so we're gonna feature his video here as well. Share the love. And yeah, so here we go. Steelsane is marksman spec up against IsaaX as missile spec. And we have actually, Saber, and then Hound, Arclight. Looks like we're going to have, well, actually, we're going to have a headbutt. Anyways, I hope you guys have been doing well. I haven't been having too many videos recently. I've been quite busy with work. I'm hoping to get back into making some more mecha content, but yeah, like I said, it's been a bit busy. But the game, I think, is still in a pretty good place. I'm pretty happy with the game. I may have burnt myself out a little bit making a lot of videos recently before this. So we're going to kind of like, I don't know, maybe we'll just chill for a little bit here. But as always, Bork builds, I never want to miss that. That's super fun. Hang out on Tuesday nights with you guys for Bork builds. The Bork build this week, what do we got cooking? We've got Dominion Core. We want to see all the Dominion Core replays. So if you have any Dominion Core replays, please submit them to the Discord. We'd love to see them. Win or lose, we just want to see Dominion Core having an effect, an interesting effect, maybe a game swinging effect on the game. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Round 2, we've already got the Wasp Swarm for both. However, Steelsane is going to defend. Actually, looks like both players defending here. However, some crawlers are going to get in on that tower more quickly. It's looking much better for IsaaX. However, Steelsane's still got both sabers up. That's a lot of HP to get through. This one crawler, no, cannot win. Okay, so that seemed like it could have gone poorly for Steelsane, but this orange man, yeah, he's the champion here. Probably was the reason why those sabers were able to be taken out. A nice safe position right? Orange Man is always a bit of a liability because when you kill a unit that is higher level, it gives so much more XP to the killer, right? So Orange Man is sometimes just a liability. We have him tucked away here, nice and tight, nice and safe, to hopefully stay alive and not give XP away. So good play. Excuse me, good play from Steelsane. Missile. This is actually quite good. We got improved firepower for Steelsane and the Incendiary. So we actually got like two spells coming down, kind of the same turn. Might be a bit overkill. I like this play with the missile. Usually I like to see if you can do this while also warping in an air unit like a Phoenix or something for the flank. That could be good. Now, I would think having both the fire and the missile is a little overkill. You usually want to space out your spells a bit to get the most value across the most rounds. I would maybe consider just using the fire here, saving this, and then round 4 using this and a flank with the Phoenix or something like that, just to kind of prolong the damage across rounds. Like, you know, as you get later in the rounds, you do more and more damage. So keeping those options open would have been nice. We'll see. I mean, IsaaX really got to win this round. There's a lot invested into these spells. There's only one shield for Steelsane. And looks like, yeah, that tower timing is just a little too slow, I think. But this Rhino, well, it looks like IsaaC's gonna get the round, probably. But a lot was invested into it. Speed this up a bit. You know what? Oh my god. Oh my god, it stays alive? There's no way. The Orange Man! Oh my god. And he gets levels on both of them. That's pretty good for Steelsane. Not gonna lie here. Unit drops. What do we get? The Phantom Ray to protect the flank. Yeah, when you see, you know, this kind of stuff happening, that's always good. And then immediate Steel Ball, gonna react to this Rhino. Just wants to shut it down quickly, as hard as possible. We've got the Melter. It's also interesting. So Steelsane goes for, you know, 2 deploys rather than the 1 Melter, because, you know, you could put the 1 Melter here for the Rhino, but just like this is a cheaper, more effective way to do it, and you get the extra deploys in those Phantom Rays, try and clear up the flanks. Something that can always happen, right, is Sledgehammer drop crawlers or whatever. So this will die more quickly. And that gets shut down hard as well. Now everything can turn. You know, these guys aren't walking their way over to the right. Okay, we got Shockwave picked up. You see, it's pretty helpful here in this particular situation, because the Arclights can get stuck on the Sabers, but if they do, and they don't have Shockwave, they're screwed. But because there's Shockwave, they actually do still manage to clear a lot of those Hounds and the chaff around it. It's not so bad. Well, Steelsane is going to get another round here. Very convincing round. Hounds, not quite leveling. Level on the arcs. Absorption picked up very quick. It's very good on that Melter. Nano or intensive also available. Okay, intensive. What do we get intensive? Ah, the Mustang. I mean, this is, yeah, kind of a win condition here, right? You have the improved firepower on the Mustang. You want it to also have more HP so it doesn't melt right away to the shockwaves and stuff too. Right now, without range, it's probably going to get in the way of the melter here and get melted. Or sorry, in the way of the saber here and get melted, get shockwave down. Okay, mobile beacon. So we're keeping this Rhino. There's still, you know, value in this. If we can get it over onto this side. It's kind of tough though, right? I mean, we have steel balls here. Oh my god. We have the sabers over here too. And there we go. Steelsane going for the hacker play. What is the signal for hacker here? Why are we going hacker? Ooh, this guy gets missiled. It's okay though. Oh yeah, man, look at these shockwaves. They're starting to pop off a bit. All that chaff is dead. And we can get locks with the melters, maybe? Yeah. The thing is, like, arc shockwave is quite good in the early rounds. But as soon as you get enough stuff, or more importantly, you get +2 defense and potentially underground threat, or sorry, subterranean blitz, they no longer kill crawlers. Man, what is up with me today? I'm like really tired. Apologize. Odds is a yawner, apparently. Someone put a comment in a video or something recently. It was like, odds more like yawns. Yeah. Now I'm like, I notice it so often now when I'm yawning. And then it just makes me try to suppress it, and then it makes me yawn more. So you know what? Screw you guys. I'm just gonna do it. Unit drop again here. Sledge Storm, Farseer, Sandworm. The sledge could be good. Yeah, we go in front here. What do we got? I mean, we got field maintenance. Oh man, yeah, this is really good. Arc lights are gonna get stuck. I don't know about the positioning of this though. I think you may want to have this vertical, right? Because it's all clumped. So the shockwave is still good in the clump. Even if it's locked on the sledge here, it's going to hit the hound. It's going to hit this crawler. All this stuff is coming through. I'm going to get shock waved. Selling out of the sabers. I don't know. I mean, the sabers are bad, obviously, if they get locked onto by the melter, but they also can deal with the melter too. If you pick up double shot, it's a cheap tech, 150. Sometimes it works. Maybe it's hard in this case. Maybe still since thinking, you know, we already got a level 2 one, and this one's got an absorb, almost level 2. It might not be able to outscale it. Because you do kind of need to do it early enough. I think eventually the melters will win, so I guess that's fine. More targets with sledges, maybe forces another tech, like, you know, energy diffraction. Okay, we've got wasps coming in both sides. Now let's look at the crawlers here. They still don't have any upgrades. Any defense upgrades. This crawler flank, not flank, but like this mobile beacon is actually really, really good. Yeah, okay, so with that absorb mod, yeah, it does look like the sabers cannot do anything. So probably pretty good selling out of those. These level 2 fangs, oh my gosh. Well, now IsaaX is in a pretty commanding position here. It can be scary. Oh, Dominion Core. We got a Dominion Core game. Oh my god, we were just talking about Dominion Core because of Bork build. So here we go. Here's a prequel, if you will, to the Bork build. We're going to pop that on the level 2 melter. Oh my god. Okay, so Dominion Core. 50% attack, 100% extra HP, and generates more supply. Biggest downside, obviously, if you don't know this item yet, when this unit is destroyed, your entire army is instantly destroyed as well, and you lose the round. But 132k HP on this bad boy. There is energy absorption available to be chosen. It kind of doesn't work with this one already having the item, so it feels a bit bad, but another 60% HP increase and absorbing could be insanely strong with the minion core. We get some more hackers being thrown down. So, what is this? Steelsane just says, hack it up. 7 hackers at level 1, just barrier range. I mean, if you can grab these arc lights, it turns everything around. Actually, the shield does really well in protecting your stuff too. It's not that much, but 16,000. Fire comes down. The oil does not light, surprisingly. There's somehow space here. Oh, we get hacked over here. Right side looks very strong for Steelsane. Left side, there's a lot of stuff. It's all up to this Dominion core. If you hack the Dominion core and then the unit dies, do you lose your whole army? Oh my gosh, there's just too many hackers. Huge damage. Oh my god. I mean, that didn't really... The Dominion core didn't really have an impact there. Okay, so... Stormies. We got all these levels. Oh, that's huge. We got twice as much barrier. Hacks go twice as fast. Don't level up that one. And then we've got the Void Eyes here for a bit of extra damage. Wonder if it's worth it picking like EMP armor for a turn off the shockwave. Well, no, actually, I think the shockwave is like an extra effect. I don't believe the shockwave activates the EMP armor. I might be wrong. Someone in comments probably will correct me. But I know the shockwave doesn't apply EMP if you have EMP on arc light. I don't know if the EMP armor, if hit by shockwave, affects the arc light. Maybe it does. Okay, save these crawlers. This nice beacon again. I mean, these storm crawlers on the line, they're used here to pop these bubbles so the arc lights can do their job. What are our upgrades here? We still don't have any defensive upgrades. This is crazy, actually. That's usually the first thing I go for. Nice EMP, just in case, because there was a void. I'm sorry, the Void Eye offered. We do get the EMP armor. It's actually working overtime here. It looks like. So this arc light, yeah, I got EMP'd, EMP. They're all EMP'd. I guess the shockwave does affect. I might have to rewind and look again. Now this tower is under threat. It's level 3. But yeah, these melters are getting hacked. There's too many targets. Minion core. Oh, take him down. Boom. That's going to be that. Steelsane just hacking his way into the win. Congratulations, Steelsane, on your victory here. Yeah, let's look at that one again here. I want to double check this arc light shockwave. I'm pretty sure it looked like the shockwave affected the EMP. So let's have a look. Once it starts, I'm going to pause it and slow it right down. Come on, guys. Okay. So still nothing. The shockwaves are here. So the shockwave landed here, but these are behind the bubble. Still nothing. Bubble pops here, so these guys are exposed. These guys are all okay still. So this one hit directly. That one hit directly. This one I missed. So I think that's this shot here, which the shockwave does hit it. So EMP'd. Maybe I can catch this guy. Is that? No, no. That one hit it directly. So there's still two here that aren't shockwaved, that aren't EMP'd. No. No. That one hit directly, this one did not. Man, it's hard to say here. They keep hitting direct shots. I don't know. It's not really any clearer. I think maybe it did. Because there was one on the left that looked like it might have hit it a bit. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe someone could clear it up in the comments for me. That would be great. Yeah, anyways. That's it for today for Mecha Monday. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Should we keep it Mecha Monday? Should we do Meta Monday? We haven't really been talking about meta game stuff too much. But I do enjoy casting these tournament games. I do like being able to, you know, I don't know, provide a service, I guess, to just like showcase one of the like fun games from the tournaments of the weekend every week. I think that's important for the community to see kind of what's going on. There is a bit of meta there and that we can see, you know, what the popular builds are. But in this case, this was a bit of a weird one. But yeah, pretty cool anyways. So anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow or the next day whenever Bork Builds comes out for you, either Twitch or YouTube. If you're going to join us on Twitch, that'll be Tuesday night, 8 p.m. And you can, Eastern time. Otherwise, we'll see you on YouTube in the following day. Yeah, have a good week, everyone. I'll see you then.